Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time doing part 2 of Batman Year 1 comic review. Now, I know it's been a long time since I've done this, been busy on a lot of other reviews, so let's get on. It starts off how Commissioner Loeb says to Gordon, "No excuses, Gordon. The vigilante goes under injury or it's your job." So, on June the 2nd, we see a young one get mugged, which turns out to be a ploy to try and get Batman and all that. And meanwhile, Falcone has been put under arrest, and we got Harvey Dent, who covers up for Batman and pretends that he works out and everything, saying, "Thought you'd never leave. You can come out now." And so, meanwhile, Gordon and his partner, Sarah, are driving through, and then they see Batman's like, "Lieutenant, take the wheel." And then as someone's about to get run over, Batman saves the person just in time. And then Sarah's like, "Don't you move. Lieutenant, you're right. Never mind me. Don't take your eyes off. So Batman takes her down, and then the police show up, where Batman makes it through an abandoned house. And turns out the SWAT team have been called in. And meanwhile, Batman tries to break through while trying to get through. And Selina's like, "Go away, Otto. You don't eat for an hour. Simmy's too noisy. Shouldn't left you at the market." So, Holly's pointing out how everything outside is blowing up. And so Selina and Holly go out to see what's been going on. And turns out that the SWAT team are outside, firing. They don't seem to know what they're doing and look under. So meanwhile, Holly and Selina look and saying, "Batman, Selina, somebody just said he's alive. Maybe we'll see him." Well, we'll see his corpse. And so Batman manages to wound up his bandage. Just as then, Batman calls on his ultimate weapon, his bats. Well, pretty much the captain of the team gets darted, and they start shooting, yet they have no idea what they're doing. And "Commissioner Gordon, for God's sakes, come in. Those idiots are firing out the window, for God's sakes. Michael." And Batman manages to break through, where he calls on his army of bats to go around everywhere. And afterwards, Batman manages to make it through. Selina and Holly and everyone else was vaccinated for their bat bites. And Brandon was hospitalized with broken bones. So meanwhile, Gordon and Nat are talking, and they have a thing about thinking it could be Bruce Wayne. So meanwhile, Selina punches her pimp Stan, and "Selina, you punched Stan. We're changing our line of work, Holly. I got an idea." So meanwhile, Gordon and Sarah are having a few drinks. Then they have a kiss. And this is the point where Commissioner Gordon screwed up, because he knows he's married, and again, that's kind of wrong at the same time. So Selina becomes Catwoman and leaves off to the night. And James Gordon is left feeling guilty because he's cheating on someone while his wife's pregnant. So meanwhile, they're talking, saying, "We should take the bracelet. I'm sure your wife would like it." "No, please, Sarah, keep it." "Damn it, James. You're right, of course. I just want to know if your wife wasn't pregnant, was you?" "I'm so sorry. It wasn't fair." "Damn it, Jim." And so it turns out they're still together. and so on. So meanwhile, they mainly get a lead on someone who mainly points out saying just to dress nicely and not to dress as a pimp. So Batman confronts the guy and manages to go through with it. So meanwhile, like, I want to talk to Dent. Copper plea. I want to talk about Flash. Marco, get Dent. Forget to tell the commissioner. I'm gone. And turns out Loeb is angry, and they also are aware of Jim Gordon's affair, and that they could use this as a marketing tool. So meanwhile, Bruce Wayne comes off as being drunk, a playboy and all that, to fool them. And after getting out, they're like, he's a pig, Jim. He's acting like that. For sure. But any man who wears a cape, and is a cape, no wings, I've seen this. Anybody wears a cape, Hunt's commissioner might go pretty well to keep his secrets. Secrets done it as well. Jim, why was you stopping? Honey, there's something we have to talk about. So they mainly talk about his affair, and mainly Bruce Wayne is left thinking, saying like all things. So meanwhile, they mainly get talking with mainly Dent and Gordon are talking with Flash, and the guy saying that if Skeelers is alive enough to testify, my client didn't mean it. So meanwhile, while she is aware, and turns out that Skeeler's been poisoned, and he's having his stomach pumped. And meanwhile, she's like, Lieutenant Gordon, it's a boy. Your wife is fine. And so meanwhile, Selina is angry because he thought Commissioner Loeb had, you know, all like jewels, paintings, but instead toys and that. So meanwhile, she decided to take something personal from them. And we see at Falcone's penthouse, where he's talking with his nephew, saying, Mother said, we must avoid more bad publicity, Johnny. Listen to me. I will tell you what must be done. Over there, it's... And so Catwoman shows up, and Batman is just pissed off beyond imagination. And meanwhile takes on one of the guys, and Catwoman sees a opportunity to claw Falcone's face. So back at the Bruce Wayne mansion, Bruce Wayne is listening to what's happening, and due to what happened, he only got something saying, if only that woman hadn't been there. That woman was about to tell his nephew. Martin Cleese in paranoia. And so Batman figures out that something's gone on, and decides to make sure to stop them from because of blackmail and stuff. And like, off again, sir. Shall I fetch your tights? Never during the day, Alfred. And so, meanwhile, Selina finds out that she's being called Batman's assistant, which kind of gets her angry. And turns out that Commissioner Gordon and Barbara's baby are now crying again, and they're like, feeding time, my turn. So, meanwhile, Gordon gets a call, and it's from Flash saying, Gordon is leaving his apartment, tell the Romans. And so, meanwhile, he runs off, and we got a bite there. So I'm going to have to end it there. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Comic Reviewer here, signing out.